In light of what was said on this show and lack of funds for the plethora of government funding programs being promised to the American people currently, and how quickly the Small Business Loan Fund ran out, quite why Mr. Trump is proposing more at this point I found both strange and also alarming, particularly when ignoring the only solution to funding that's on the table. Waiting for Rothschilds and the Black Sun to fund anything is akin to following the RV program. It's 13 years now of stupidity waiting for that non-existent program to pay out, and the US government is appearing to do the exact same thing. So the White House and Congress have reached a deal on a new funding package, hoping that people will forget that they haven't funded the first one yet, that will replenish a lending program meant to aid small businesses impacted by the virus outbreak, according to two administration sources on Tuesday. And the details of the package are forthcoming, a bit like the stimulus checks, but the deal is expected to include $310 billion for the Paycheck Protection Program, including setting tens of billions aside for smaller lenders, $25 billion for testing, and $75 billion for hospitals, according to lawmakers. And Mr. Trump urged the House and Senate to pass the legislation in a pair of tweets on Tuesday. Well, you can pass them all day. Delivering them is a whole new matter, and it smacks of walking into a trap to me at this point in time. Mr. Trump, the maze only has one escape exit, and I would suggest you head for there quickly before it's too late. Given we also mentioned where the initial funding of the stimulus checks came from, lo and behold, they put out a report yesterday predicting dire consequences. The 2020 Social Security and Medicare trustees released on Wednesday reports that did not reflect projections from the virus pandemic, but showed continued long-term funding shortfalls for retirement, disability and seniors' healthcare benefits. Social Security, which pays retirement, survivor and disability benefits, can pay full scheduled benefits up until 2035, the same year as projected in last year's report, and Medicare Hospital Insurance Trust Fund can pay scheduled inpatient hospital expenses until 2026. With them raiding it, and with less money being paid in because of so many millions of people are being laid off, those projected figures are going to come down rather rapidly. It's the Ouroboros program again. President Trump took the decision to suspend all immigration into the US temporarily to curb what is said to be further spread of the virus, but it won't affect foreign employees working on farms, according to three industries sources familiar with the proposed measures. And the Department of Homeland Security is reportedly still formulating the planned executive order, which Trump announced late Monday evening, while the Agricultural Department is working alongside the White House to clarify that farm workers could be exempt, according to the lobbyist. If this was to do with the virus, this is where common sense comes in. Because this policy makes no sense whatsoever. Most of these farm workers come from poor financial and healthcare backgrounds. That is a fact. A lot of them come from Central America and Mexico, poor financial and healthcare backgrounds, and have even less healthcare than the average American, which with common sense thinking makes them more vulnerable to viruses and disease, does it not? Boggles the mind.